Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. I'm your Cosmic Auntie, the interstellar storyteller, and this is going to be your monthly reading. I'm so glad you're here, first and foremost. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being so beautiful and bright and thoughtful and loving and unique. You truly are so special. And I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate every view, every like, every comment, every subscriber. This channel wouldn't be what it is without you. And I just wanted to share a moment of gratitude with you before we get into the reading. I've also started something new. I've started offering extended readings that kind of go with these monthly readings, where I take the energy through each week of the month, and I go deeper into the energies coming and going, the internal energies, external energies, as well as work and money. So if that's interesting to you in any way, they're $10 Canadian to purchase the extended reading. They're quite detailed, and I do break them up into each week so that you can use them as a guide throughout the month as an encouragement. And if you're interested in checking those out or purchasing the extended reading, all of the instructions are down in the description below, okay? So I look forward to seeing some of you over there. All right, Aries. So the visual that I received for you, like, really so beautiful, so beautiful. It feels like it's like inspiring me to like want to paint it. But what I saw in my meditation was this beautiful shell. Okay, so it started off like this, closed like this, and it started to slowly open and open and open like that, and inside was this like floating flame. And I like recognized the aesthetics. Oh, and behind it there was a wave, like this beautiful wave, like cresting and crashing behind the shell as it opened. And I like recognized the aesthetics. And it presented in a way, the energy was presented in a way that looked exactly like the color scheme, the aesthetics of the Botticelli painting, The Birth of Venus. If you don't know what that painting looks like, I highly recommend you Google it up. It's really beautiful. What's cool is that The Birth of Venus, like in that painting, she has red hair that kind of looks like a flame. And what also is like even more cool is that Venus has just entered your sign, Aries, as well as it's, you know, the planet is still navigating through the constellation of Pisces, I think until like March 11th or so. So there's this beautiful combination of fire and water, and like it's giving me this, yeah, just this really powerful like magical energy. It's very fresh as well. It's like, as I was focusing on the visual, it was like this fresh air was like blowing in my face. So it might be helpful to look at where Venus falls in your chart, like what sign is Venus in your chart, what house does that fall under, as well as Pisces, to check out where Pisces is in your chart. Is there any planets that fall into Pisces? That could be helpful too. But yeah, so there's this beautiful energy of emerging new with this blazing love coming out of your shell type energy. That's what first struck me as I was focusing on the visual, is just like this energy of coming out of your shell, being seen in all of your glory, and being in all of your glory, reveling in all of your glory. And this, again, this water, fire energy, this like masculine, feminine energy, like it feels like there's been some like recalibration there, some recalibration between the yin and yang energy. where it's assisted and refined you into feeling like more in your energy, more in your power, more like you. And again, coming out of your shell and feeling more comfortable being seen, feeling more comfortable sharing your energy, being in your energy, just being in all of your glory. So let's get into the cards and see what is coming up, what can be reflected, what can be chatted about. So, you know, when it comes to the planet Venus moving through the sign of Pisces, it's like Pisces represents endings and beginnings. It's the very last sign of the zodiac. So there's this notion of things being wrapped up and new chapters opening. And then Aries, you are the beginning. You are the start of the zodiac. You are the spark that lights the flame. You are the flame. You are the leader. And so as Venus has moved into your sign, there's this energy of leading with love and, you know, really being so in love and blazing and bright and glorious. You know, Venus in Aries is a very curious energy. It's also very, you know, fierce and warrior-like in this way of like being very authentic. And with that love, like, comes that warrior-like nature as well. Like, your sign that rules you, Mars and Venus, they're both like warrior, cultivator gods and goddesses. They are protectors. They are, you know, really embodying their power and going forth to protect the, you know, the collective, the family, the land. Like, there's so many ways of being a warrior, and I sense you stepping into that like fierce, like warrior energy in this very sacred way, which means it's like that's where I get that recalibration. It just feels though energy, like Aries, sorry, is that the energy that's coming through me is like feeling more comfortable in your skin, feeling more like you, like truly you, like at a soul level, feeling more expanded at a soul level, and really embodying that and shining that, if that makes sense. I hope I'm describing it well enough. And of course, if anything sticks out or jumps out to you, please let me know down in the comments if you feel comfortable. Leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll be really happy to have you. Ooh, the page of inspiration. So, okay, there's that curious fire energy that I'm talking about. Just feeling, you know, this zest, this light, this visionary energy. Like, what I love about this card is like they're doing them. They're in their own world. They're being exactly who they are, you know. And it almost looks like they're covering their ears. It's like, I'm not listening to like anybody or anything, anyone trying to tell me like who I am or like who I'm supposed to be. These kind of things. This is what I feel is being like shedded and shirked off. That's the first word I heard, is shirked. It's being shirked. I don't even really know what that means, but it's kind of like giving me the energy of shedding. And just dreaming and taking action on your dreams, on your ideas. And they're stretching too. Okay, I see that her other hand over here is down by her foot. It's like really getting into your body, really funneling this like cosmic energy, you know, this cosmic energy into your body and allowing it to fuel it, to really embody it. I sense a readiness to again, come out of your shell, put yourself out there more, create, connect, be seen, try new things. I sense a fresh, like, again, openness and curiosity to learn. So that kind of connects to trying new things. Ooh, we've got the Sun. Wow. And then the Six of Materials and the Tower. And we've got the Seven of Voices at the bottom of the deck. It just brought me back to covering the ears. It's like, and doing your own thing. Like, the Seven of Voices can kind of, like, look at this card. It's kind of, it's just like, I feel really called to just, you know, really encourage you to keep doing your any kind of clearing methods that feel authentic and healthy for you. So even just making sure that you're drinking enough water, taking baths if you can and if you like to, going and being by water, doing, you know, cord cutting visualizations, meditations, like, you know, return to sender kind of energy, with, like, yeah, any kind of clearing energy. Just I feel very guided to say keep that up, because I sense that that's assisting in feeling more comfortable coming out of your shell. Is that there has been like heavy clearing, heavy you know, like cords being cut. There's definitely energy being put in the past and being again, like, severed from you, that's assisting you in reclaiming your energy, reclaiming your power. Because what I love about this Tower is that, like, they look like they're, you know, responsible for this in like the most amazing way, the most incredible way. They're not scared at all. They're riding that stone. They're breaking through barriers. They're yeah, there's kind of an energy here too of generational healing, like really clearing generational lines, that is uncovering generational and ancestral gifts and soul gifts, that are being yeah, just that are being actualized, like, I guess, and learned about and like utilized with this Page of Inspiration. The pages are a bit of a young energy, so there's this and sense of newness, but there's a sense of ancient energy here, soul gifts, just really like remembering who you are at a soul level and breaking through any barriers, like internally and externally, that are holding you back or attempting to keep you from sharing your gifts, from experiencing them, from expressing them, from just being them. There's an energy of just being who you are, and this like radical, brilliant self-acceptance, self-love, and like celebration with the Sun and the Six of Materials. I just gotta say, Aries, like, I just feel like there's such ancestral protection and celebration coming through with the Six of Materials. The Six of Materials is all about reciprocity. So you know, this is support as well as in the physical, you know, realm, to being seen. So like I sense they're, you know, taking up opportunities that feel right for you, that are being offered to you because they're offerings of that you're recognizing, that you're being completely seen and valued in, and it's an opportunity to shine in who you are and what you have to give to the world and your energy. So there's a sense of reciprocity. There's a lot of abundance and blessings coming through the sun. There's a lot of vitality, excitement, prosperity coming through. I just feel like this warmth, and it's, you know, the energy is bringing me back to that floating flame, like, you know, just feeling this sense of vitality just glowing and expanding, which is assisting and attracting people, places, things, opportunities that resonate with who you are deeply at a soul level. There's so much assistance, like it's bringing me back to the spiritual realm, the energetic realm. There's so much assistance and support in the energetic realms as well. Like I feel that you are being heavily, you know, guarded and watched and clapped for by your spirit team, your spirit guides, your ancestors, like just this energy that loves you, your angels. Yes, so the Hanged Muse has come out, which is so beautiful. There's such sacral and solar plexus chakra energy that's very present here. So even like cord cutting, visualizing cutting the cords from your solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra, calling your energy back in. Keep doing that, because I see this like refueling, and I just saw like a gas thing. So there's a sense of refueling, recharging, and feeling your power come back to you, like really feeling your gifts at your fingertips. You know, your light, your fire can never be taken away from you. But there are times where, you know, we're in the shell, hermit mode, reconnecting to ourselves, reflecting, you know, tapping into our wisdom, integrating, releasing, and moving forward. Yeah. So with the Hanged Muse, this is like this, it gives me such playful energy as well in this deck. It reminds me of like how a kid swings from a monkey bar. You know, the monkey bars are on a swing, and you looking at the world, you know, from a different perspective. I sense that there's such an energy of trusting your perspective and trusting your intuition as you know, continue to clear these chakras and, you know, cut any cords, reclaim your power, call your power back to you, because your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra is the energy of like creation. It's, you know, that trust your gut energy, right? Where your intuition lies, where your inner child lies, where your vitality lives, where you're taking action based on trusting your, you know, your instincts and your inklings and your desires and your inspiration and your visualization, your gifts on how to you know, to share your energy, to just be, you know, like this is what I'm talking about. Like, to share your energy is like to be in your energy. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, there's, keep cord cutting. Like this tower is like really showing me that you've been, you know, releasing and doing a lot of cleansing work, doing a lot of clearing. And that's where I see like your the energy that loves you really like clap for you as you step deeper into your birthright, into your soul gifts, and really embody them and emanate them by just being you. I do see a lot of opportunity flowing towards you this month as well, that again aligns with who you truly are. And because of this like clearing and cord cutting and like shedding, becoming energy, there's discernment on what feels right to you and what doesn't, because there's a new realm of like understanding of who you are. And I just heard your nervous system will know. And keep trusting your perspective. The Hanged Muse is all about, yeah, seeing different angles to things, seeing different things. It's all about releasing too, because the next card that comes after the Hanged Muse is the Death card, which is, you know, the sense of change and rebirth. So there's this kind of notion of really kind of looking at things from one last time, you know, to kind of, I just heard the word inventory of what is being released, and to continue to trust yourself. Trust yourself. One for four. No. But yeah, there's definitely this refueling of your sacral and solar plexus chakras. But there's also a lot of blue here, light blue, dark blue, throat chakra, third eye chakra. There's the Six of Materials is earth energy, really grounding this spiritual awakening, these spiritual downloads, these insights into your body, connecting to your body, connecting to the earth, and really embodying this magic that you are. I feel like there's one more. I'm supposed to complete this little spread here. There you are. The Four of Emotions. Okay, so here's some water energy. I just keep hearing, I don't know what, like, I think, sorry, I'm just gonna sing the little jingle where it's like, more, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. I think it goes like that. Disco song, probably from the 70s. I don't remember who's sung it, but that's what I heard when this card came out. And I just feel when it comes under the Six of Materials that like your ancestors, the energy that loves you in the energetic realms, the spiritual realms, the cosmic realms, is really clapping for you for knowing that you deserve more. Whatever this is that you are clearing and putting in the past, there's this call out for more, I hear, that has been received by Creator, by the energies that love you and have assisted you and guided you and co-created with you to reclaiming and recalling your power, to, you know, breaking the chain in some way, to, you know, severing the cords, to like disturbing the peace in a sacred, you know, sacred way. Like I just sense there's an energy of like standing up for yourself more. Even like I don't see any swords here too much, but because I sense it to be kind of quiet, I just sense it to be like internal, like just kind of choosing different ways of doing things, choosing different routes. And I almost sense like removing your energy from certain people, places, and things with love, but with very much intention. And then again, I sense that there's, with it underneath the fire energy, really remembering that warrior-like nature and, you know, speaking up for yourself, asserting yourself, embodying your power and your energy, and like making the changes that you know, feel necessary in order to feel better, to feel more aligned with who you are, and really tap into more, because the Four of Emotions is a card that can come with a sense of yeah, like a sense of apathy at first. Okay, so there's a sense of like right, like you're sitting there like and when you bring your awareness to that kind of energy, and you know, question yourself, like, why am I feeling so apathetic, or like, why am I feeling like a lack of passion, can come through this card. And as the awareness is brought to that energy, and you start to identify, you know, if you were feeling or are feeling a lack of passion, to really, you know, be like, why is one of the most like powerful spiritual questions that we ask ourselves, right? When we start to identify certain things that are bubbling up, noticing certain things, certain emotions, certain triggers, anything, that it's like, why? And that why has assisted in this level of spiritual awakening that is being reflected in this moment, whenever this video finds you. So, wow. We've got the Muse of Materials at the bottom of the deck too, so the King of Pentacles in this deck. So there's this successful energy, there's this steady energy, there's really feeling grounded in your body as well, like and continue to do that, continue to, you know, ground into your body, eat like nourishing foods, hydrate, as well as like continue to keep the clearing energy up, so that, you know, you're making more space to be able to focus on what you're doing and what you're building and what you're cultivating, because there's a lot of abundance and blessings, opportunity that aligns with you at a soul level, that is either presenting or will be presented. And again, your nervous system will know what feels right to you and what doesn't. And right, I really sense you becoming more comfortable exercising your yes, your no, because remember, a sacred no is a big cosmic yes, and it's also a yes, a sacred yes is something that is powerful too, to receive. You can give, you know, this opportunity to receive from the environment when you're, you know, presented an opportunity that you feel respected by, seen by, right? Because the Six of Materials is a card that speaks to reciprocity. It speaks to the give and take, and how beautiful and loving that energy is. So it's not overexerting, it's not taking too much, it's this like, yeah. So I definitely sense you exercising your, you know, yeses, your nos, based on like how you truly feel, what your perspective is, like what your needs are. I also sense this beautiful playful energy. I'm going to take a clarifier for the Four of Cups, and then let's go into some oracle. This playful inner child energy, I just sense this, I just heard like your, you know, humor like coming back like more, or something like that, like just feeling like, you know, because there's this massive clearing, there's massive energy here with the Tower. But this reading is coming in on this fresh cycle, really stepping into this next cycle, stepping out of your shell, coming out of your shell, coming out of hermit mode, and coming out of your shell. And there's this playful, curious, inner childlike energy that's coming through, where I sense you becoming more playful. And Aries, you are such a playful energy. But it's felt like a bit serious up until this point, whenever this video finds you. And because of all of this cleansing and clearing and cord cutting, I just feel like your humor is coming back to you. Page of Voices. Okay, yeah. There's this energy of, okay, there's this pages. So there's this there's this inner child energy. Again, this like openness, curiosity, willingness to learn. So with this Four of Emotions, this why, coming back to this why, asking yourself why, asking, why, in your meditations and your prayers and the way that you're connecting to divine energy. And I just feel like the power of words have been really helpful to you, and speaking up for yourself and articulating your truth and discovering your truth and expressing your truth. I don't know if I said that already, but and learning about yourself. The Page of Voices is all about learning. It's mental energy. So when you've brought your awareness to that place of a lack of passion or apathy, and realizing, I want more from this, or being able to start to answer the why to your question, and express and put words to your experience, to put words to this sense of lack of passion, why, where's the root of that. And I sense, I just saw weeding the garden, right? You have to go all the way down to the root to pull out the weeds, so that you have room to plant the seeds that you want to plant, to flourish, to grow, to be, seen. So that's super cool. But yeah, I feel there's a beautiful sense of silliness here, Aries, feeling maybe even more safe to be silly in your space, or in the dynamics that you find yourself in, because I sense there's a lot of recalibration with the kind of people, places, and things that you are, finding yourself and giving to and being present with. With the Tower here, there's a lot of change. I sense you've initiated a lot of change due to the whys. Sorry, Aries, I ran out of space on my phone. But okay, we're gonna do pull a couple oracle cards, then we'll end the reading. But I just sense such a beautiful feeling of liberation and reclamation of your power, being able to feel your power, utilize your gifts, be in your energy, and for yourself, and therefore, make the world a better place because of it. But yeah, anything that was, kind of draining your energy or trying to manipulate your energy, I sense you've removed yourself, recalibrated, and yeah, I just, anything that was trying to keep you down or trying to tell you who you are, how you should be living your life, well, I just sense you just tuning that out and living life for you. And again, like I said, you make the world a better place because of it. Okay, let's see. The Violet Flame. Okay, so this is beautiful. This is also connecting and confirming, the just the encouragement to continue your clearing work, to continue cutting cords, visualizing salt baths, whatever, just making sure you're drinking enough water, crystal work, like anything that you've been doing to authentically clear your energy and to recall your energy and reclaim your energy, and embody it and ground it into this physical reality, and feel in your body and in your vitality. Continue to do that. The violet flame is here to help you singe off anything, return to sender, any energy that is trying to project upon you. Like there's kind of an energy here of that, like, because you're so bright, so beautiful, like I even thanked you in the beginning of the reading of being so bright and beautiful and loving and thoughtful, like being such a giver that can leave you open for people who want to take, or places that that want to take, groups that want to take, like, and protecting yourself from that, and cutting those cords, and knowing that you deserve more, that you deserve better. And I sense, because this, because of this investigation, this why to yourself, why to the universe, and this following the tethers, this investigating into the root of the why, and articulating your truth and discovering and uncovering your truth, has helped you know where you feel more valued and where you don't. And I sense it has really shifted your physical environment in beneficial ways that I sense are only going to keep like growing with the Sun card here and the Six of Materials, to just be received and seen and valued and supported for who you are, and provide opportunities for you to share your gifts, share your light, share your energy in ways that feel authentic to you, and therefore giving to the world out of your authenticity, out of being you and doing things that feel right to you, all of that. And so the violet flame is incredible energetic support. So that's also confirming this energy of being so loved in the spirit realm, so loved in the energetic and cosmic realm. Just really, there's a lot. You're being, just seen and watched and supported and guarded. Okay, so you're also being fought for in these these spiritual realms. So as you cut these cords and you do your clearing energies, there's loving energies in the energetic realms that are like, all right, I know exactly what to do, let's do this. And they're here for you, and they're assisting you. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we've got Medusa, Rage, and then we've got Queen Nefertiti, Alchemy. So that's also confirming this deep inner work, this deep integration, right? Like really creating space for yourself to be all that you are, which is also honoring your rage and making room for it to learn from it, right? Rage can be, and anger can be really, it could be a great teacher to where, you've been drained, where you've been betrayed, where you've been left behind, where you've been hurt, right? Anger is a secondary emotion. So there's something that has occurred, something that has happened. And that's where I feel this process of going into the root, where that shell in the visual was closed. This is hermit mode. Taking your time with yourself to learn about yourself, to go deep into yourself. And like rage is also, very motivating to be able to, feel this initiation into who you are, to reclaim that energy, to cut those cords, to say no, right? To say, yes to those opportunities that feel right to you, and not minimize yourself due to the comfort of others because you're like tired of it, or you know, like to stand up for yourself, to speak up for yourself, to express yourself freely, authentically, without like, so anywhere where you felt like your truth has been, you know, stifled or anything, like this is where rage can be a great teacher. And it is a volatile energy. So you know, when we create space for ourselves, so that creates a safe arena in which to explore rage. And when you're finding the words to express your truth, that is a brilliant way of, you know, being able to express your rage in ways that, you know, feel good to you, because it can be explosive, right? Especially if it's like kind of unchecked. But what I sense here is that you've noticed it. You've noticed it. And it's almost interesting because it's like, it feels as though it was presenting in almost like an apathetic way. It wasn't explosive at all. It was almost like, for those of you who are still here and are resonating with this, it's like this energy of being like, why don't I care as much? Or like, why am I not feeling as passionate? Or where, like, why am I feeling so creatively blocked with the Four of Cups? And then alchemizing this rage and, you know, the joy, the full spectrum into your deep soul expansion, into your deep soul awareness, into being able to embody your gifts, right? Like, I just feel, Aries, like you have created a lot of internal spaciousness to be who you are, to unfold into who you know are, and to have this room to feel it all, to be it all, to be this, you know, multidimensional being, as well as this like dynamic being, you know, and also just grounding it all into your physical vessel in this lifetime, and feeling, you know, strong in who you are. So that's really cool. That's really cool. And yeah, like when it comes to the violet flame and rage, it's like finally being like, you cannot take this from me anymore. I'm cutting this cord. You know, I am investigating this aspect of myself. I am, you know, taking accountability, forgiving myself, releasing, integrating, and all of that creates all of this expansion for the soul to take up more room, to shine through who you uniquely are, right? The soul is here to shine through our personality. The soul is part of Source. It is Source. You are Creator experiencing itself. So that is where I'm going to leave you. I'm very proud of you. Keep up the good work. Keep clearing. Keep honoring yourself, honoring your truth, honoring your feelings, finding ways to express them in ways that feel authentic and safe and inspiring to you, and being all that you are, because that is drawing in really beautiful, abundant blessings, opportunities, you know, relationships, dynamics, that value who you are, that don't want to take from you. They want to lift you up, and also like value how you lift others up. And it's just this authentic, reciprocal dynamic. Okay, so continue to keep coming out of your shell. It is so beautiful to be seen, and you deserve to be seen. Okay, you deserve to be to feel in all your glory, in all your authenticity. And again, I'm really proud of you. So I hope to see some of you in the extended reading. All of that information is down in the description below. We'll be taking it week by week and going deeper into the energy. So lots of love, and I'll see you next month.